You may think the world moves at its own pace, that life has a rhythm we cannot change, that the future is a distant, untouchable concept. Yet, sometimes, a single moment arrives, a spark ignites, and everything changes. Elon Musk, a man whose vision has reshaped the world, whose ideas have challenged the impossible and made the unimaginable real, has said something that could alter your path, reshape your destiny, and awaken a force inside you that has been waiting, patiently, all this time. This is not about wealth, about fame, or about fleeting success. It's about you. Your life. The choices you make in the next few moments could ripple through time, influencing your tomorrow. Your dreams, and the very essence of who you are. Imagine the urgency of this. Elon Musk, a figure who has walked where others feared to step, whose mind works in dimensions most people cannot fathom, has sent a message that resonates with the human spirit at its core. This is a call, a whisper across the digital expanse, reaching you, and you alone. There is no coincidence here. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has aligned so that these words, these ideas, touch you at the exact time you are meant to hear them. Do not let the mundane, the ordinary, the noise of everyday life drown out this moment. Pay attention. Feel it. The truth is simple, though it may seem profound. Most people move through life passively, waiting for opportunities to arrive, waiting for permission, waiting for someone else to tell them they are capable, they are enough, they are ready. But Elon Musk does not wait. He creates. He acts. He challenges the status quo. And now, through his words, you are being handed a choice. Will you act? Will you rise to the occasion? Or will you let this pass like countless other chances that never return? There is a fire in every human being, a spark that refuses to be extinguished, a voice that longs to break free. Musk's message is not about technology, not about rockets, not about electric cars. It is about possibility. It is about seeing the world not as it is, but as it could be. It is about understanding that limits exist only where you allow them to. This moment, this message, is an invitation to step into a reality where you define the rules, where your vision has no boundaries, where your actions resonate with purpose and courage. You may feel doubt creeping in. You may think, I am not ready, or I am too small, or the world is too big for me to matter. These thoughts are illusions, chains that bind you to mediocrity. The truth Musk conveys is the opposite. Every great achievement begins with a single decision to believe in the impossible, to take a step that terrifies yet exhilarates, to trust yourself when no one else does. This is your chance to make that decision. Imagine looking back years from now, realizing that this was the moment everything shifted. That one word, one idea, one insight from a man who defied odds and rewrote history, reached you. Imagine the energy that surges when you realize that your potential is not determined by circumstances, by critics, by fear, but by the courage to act. Musk's message is a mirror, reflecting not just who you are, but who you could become, the architect of your own life, the visionary of your own destiny, and so, you feel it, don't you? That tug, that whisper, that undeniable sense that something is calling you forward. It is no accident. The timing is perfect. Life, in all its complexity, has a way of presenting moments like this, moments that feel small but carry the weight of entire lifetimes. You are standing at the threshold. Beyond it lies a reality shaped by boldness, creativity, and unshakable faith in yourself. The key is simple yet profound: listen, act, and embrace the unknown with a heart wide open. Musk's ideas, his vision, his relentless drive, teach us something crucial: the world does not change for the hesitant. The universe rewards those who dare to take risks, who embrace uncertainty, who refuse to settle for less than what they are capable of. And now, this wisdom is reaching you. It is not a suggestion, it is an awakening. It is a reminder that the power to change everything, your circumstances, your mindset, your life, resides within you, every action you take. Every thought you nurture, every choice you make is an echo of the possibilities Musk inspires. He reminds us that failure is not defeat, that setbacks are lessons, that obstacles are stepping stones to greatness. Your path will not be easy, and it is not meant to be. Growth requires discomfort. Transformation demands courage. Success favors those who embrace uncertainty and move forward despite fear. And right now, you are being given a message that could ignite that courage, that could awaken that force, that could turn hesitation into action. Time is fleeting. Opportunities are rare. Elon Musk's words are not just words, they are a key, a spark, a signal. They invite you to step into a reality where limitations are illusions. Where your dreams are achievable, where your potential is limitless. The next step is yours. Do not delay. The world is waiting for what only you can give. Now, take a deep breath and truly feel what is happening. You are no longer just an observer of life, you are becoming a participant in a process that could redefine your reality. Elon Musk's message is not a casual remark, it is a catalyst, a nudge from the universe to remind you that the ordinary life you've been living, comfortable, predictable, and safe, is not the life you were meant to live. You were meant to rise, to innovate, to challenge, to create something that echoes far beyond your immediate world. This is your call to awaken the part of yourself that refuses to settle for mediocrity. The part that whispers, "I am capable of more, I am destined for more, and I will rise." Consider this: every achievement in history began with a single decision to act despite fear. Musk himself faced countless moments of doubt, criticism, and potential failure. He risked everything: reputation, money, and security, not because he was fearless, but because he believed in the possibility that he could change the world. And in that belief, he found power. You, too, are standing on a threshold where belief meets action. The choice is yours. Will you step forward, even if your heart races and uncertainty looms, or will you retreat into the safety of familiarity? The mind is a battlefield. Doubt, fear, hesitation, they are all formidable opponents. But here is the secret: these forces exist only to test your commitment. Every time you confront fear and take a step forward, you are rewriting your story. Elon Musk's insights are a reminder that the only limits that truly exist are the ones you accept. The world outside does not define you. Your imagination, your resolve, and your actions define you. Right now, you have an opportunity to dismantle the barriers that have kept you from realizing your potential. Picture the life you want. Not in vague, wishful terms, but in sharp, vivid clarity. See it as Musk would: bold, daring, uncompromising. Visualize the version of yourself that acts with courage, that takes calculated risks, that refuses to let obstacles dictate your path. This is not fantasy, it is a mental blueprint. Every idea, every invention, every empire begins with clarity of vision. By committing to this vision, by holding it in your mind as real, you set the stage for transformation. Your thoughts create energy, and energy drives action, but vision alone is not enough. Action is the bridge between what is possible and what becomes real. The smallest action taken consistently can have a ripple effect that changes everything. Musk didn't wait for perfect conditions, he started, iterated, and adapted. You must do the same. Begin with what is in front of you. One small step. One decisive move, one commitment to progress. This is how the future is forged. You cannot predict the outcome, but you can control your effort, your mindset, and your determination. That control is yours to seize right now. As you feel the weight of this message, recognize its urgency. Time is relentless, indifferent, and fleeting. The life you desire will not wait for perfect timing or ideal circumstances. Opportunities, like sparks, appear for a brief moment. Some ignite into flames, while others fade unnoticed. Elon Musk's words are your spark. Do not let it fade. Engage with it, act upon it, and let it transform your energy into momentum. Every moment you hesitate, another opportunity passes. Every decision to act propels you closer to your potential. You may wonder, but what if I fail? Failure is not a destination, it is a teacher. Every great innovator, every successful individual, every person who reshaped their world experienced setbacks. Musk faced bankruptcy, ridicule, and doubt, yet each obstacle became a stepping stone, each mistake a lesson, each challenge a forge for resilience. Failure is merely feedback, a guide showing you what needs adjustment, refinement, and courage. If you embrace failure as a teacher rather than an enemy, you will never truly stumble. Instead, you will rise, stronger, wiser, and more determined. And here is the most profound part: your potential is not measured by external validation. It is measured by the fire you carry within, the drive you cultivate, and the willingness to pursue your vision with relentless passion. Musk's message is a reflection of that truth. Greatness is not bestowed, it is claimed. It is claimed by those who see opportunity where others see risk, by those who persist when the world doubts, by those who act when the timid hesitate. Right now, you are being invited to claim your greatness. Will you take it? This is your moment of clarity. The moment where hesitation meets opportunity. Where doubt meets courage. Where the ordinary self meets the extraordinary potential within. Elon Musk's words are not distant or abstract, they are tangible, accessible, and immediate. They are reaching you at the precise time you are ready to hear them, to feel them, to act on them. This is no coincidence. The universe aligns in ways we often do not understand, and when alignment occurs, it is a signal, a call to action that can alter the course of your life forever. Take a moment and feel it. Feel the urgency. Feel the possibility. Feel the fire that is ready to burn away fear, complacency, and limitation. This is the ignition point. From here, every thought, every action, every decision carries weight. The life you have imagined, the impact you want to make, the person you are destined to become, they all begin with the choices you make from this very moment forward. Now, imagine your life as a canvas. Up until this moment, some of it may have been sketched in faint lines, half-drawn shapes, unfinished ideas. Elon Musk's message is the brushstroke that can turn your canvas into a masterpiece. But the brush is in your hand, and the color depends on your choices. Every decision, every step, every action you take now adds depth, vibrancy, and boldness to your reality. This is where ordinary transforms into extraordinary, not because circumstances change, but because you change. Action is not always grand. Sometimes, it begins with small, deliberate steps. Musk's journey did not start with rockets in the sky or electric cars on the road, it began with ideas, curiosity, and relentless effort. Every night spent learning, every experiment attempted, every failure analyzed and understood, these were the building blocks of what became world-changing. You, too, have this power. The small steps you take today, the commitments you make to yourself, are the foundation for your transformation. Do not underestimate their importance. Each one compounds, creating momentum that grows stronger, faster, and more unstoppable with time. Productivity is not just about working harder, it is about working with intention. Musk is known for his unparalleled work ethic, yes, but more importantly, for his focus on what truly matters. He prioritizes impact over activity, results over busyness, purpose over distraction. Ask yourself, what actions will have the most significant impact on your life? Where should you invest your time, energy, and creativity to move closest to your vision. This is the lens through which Musk approaches his work, and it is a lens you can adopt today. Efficiency is powerful, but purpose-driven effort is transformative. Creativity is your secret weapon. Every innovation, every breakthrough, every moment of genius begins in the mind that refuses to accept limitations. Musk does not see walls, he sees possibilities. He does not see boundaries, he sees challenges to overcome. You, too, have the capacity to see beyond the obvious. To imagine what others dismiss as impossible, to create solutions where problems seem insurmountable. Feed your imagination. Question the norms. Break free from conventional thinking. This is the birthplace of extraordinary achievement. Now, consider courage. Musk's ventures, from SpaceX to Tesla, from Neuralink to Starlink, were all met with skepticism, criticism, and doubt. The path was uncertain, the stakes were high, and the world watched with anticipation and judgment. Yet he continued. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the mastery of fear, the decision to act even when uncertainty looms. You are being called to embody that courage in your life. Every time you take a risk, every time you step into discomfort, you grow. Every challenge faced with bravery strengthens your resilience, your resolve, and your capacity to achieve greatness. Discipline is another key. Talent alone is fleeting. Without consistent effort, it cannot produce lasting results. Musk's achievements are not magic, they are the product of relentless discipline, focused energy, and a refusal to yield to distraction or complacency. Discipline is the bridge between goals and reality. It is the steady heartbeat that sustains momentum when inspiration fades, when obstacles appear, when doubt threatens. If you cultivate discipline, even the most ambitious dreams become achievable. Now, pause and consider this. Elon Musk's message is not just about ambition. It is about vision, clarity, and alignment. It is about understanding who you are, what you are capable of, and what you are meant to create. Vision without action is idle dreaming. Action without vision is aimless effort. When combined, they form unstoppable momentum. This is the lesson being offered to you in this very moment. It is a call to align your mind, your heart, and your actions toward the life you were meant to live. Do not underestimate the power of persistence. The world often celebrates overnight success, but every overnight success has years of unseen effort behind it. Musk faced rockets that exploded, businesses on the brink of collapse, ideas that seemed impossible to realize. Yet persistence carried him through. You, too, will encounter setbacks. You will face moments of doubt. But persistence, the relentless commitment to keep moving forward, transforms obstacles into opportunities, failures into lessons, and effort into achievement. And now, imagine what your life could be if you adopted these principles, not partially, not occasionally, but fully. Imagine approaching every day with clarity of vision, courage in your heart, creativity in your mind, discipline in your actions, and persistence in your spirit. Imagine waking up with the certainty that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible. That every challenge is a stepping stone, that every failure is a lesson, and that every action brings you closer to your extraordinary potential. This is not hypothetical. It is within your reach. Musk's words, his philosophy, his relentless pursuit of possibility, are a blueprint. They are an invitation to step into your power, to take charge of your life, and to create a reality that reflects your highest potential. The universe has aligned this moment for you. The message has reached you. The spark has been lit. What remains is action, so take it. Embrace it. Step forward. The world does not change for the hesitant, the fearful, or the uncertain. It changes for those who dare, who act, and who refuse to be defined by limits. Elon Musk's insights are a reminder that greatness is within reach, but only for those willing to reach for it. The future is yours to claim. Do not let it slip away.